Welcome back everyone to Kingdoms and Castles. Okay, so just before I started the episode I had to cancel the construction of this because for some reason it got like a little bit glitched out. There was someone hanging off the side but no construction was being done. So I've cut it a little bit shorter than it should have been. And I'm just going to stick an archer's tower on the top of that. I'm not too sure what the issue was. So yeah, we're going to kind of pass on that for now. I've turned off the stone cutters because we've got tons of stone, so we're just going to kind of whittle down the supplies of those. What's this? Okay, ruined by winter. What's that? Oh, no place to store that stone, so yeah, so it's the right move that I'm doing. So I guess, just looking at which area should I expand? Well, we've done this here. This will probably need some towers on it at some point. I've put a couple more farms in here. This is probably the biggest area for expansion. And then this here, which is quite luscious. I think we might work on this and build some houses here in this episode. So yep, let's get on with that. Okay, I guess the first thing we're going to do is remove these trees. And I guess the castle entrance, there is really no need to have one. I mean, at least at this stage, it's just kind of pointless. It just lets the Vikings in. So I'm probably going to remove that. At least that's what I'm thinking anyway. So let's come across here. While I think about it, where's that castle wall that I was trying to remove? Is it gone? I think it was here, wasn't it? It has disappeared. Which is odd, because I don't remember removing it. Okay, as soon as that tower starts, here we go. I can hear them coming. Probably come in from here. There we are. It's more of like a warning shot than anything. At least that's kind of how I'm seeing it, because it's actually hitting anyone. It doesn't look like. I think you'd have to be very unfortunate if one did take you out. Hopefully they don't grab anybody. Are you the last person? Haha, that tower just came in the last minute and started shooting them. Fantastic. That's what I like to see. Okay, so we've got 14 left. I'm not going to ask any more people to build. I want to try and keep, there we go, at least a few people free. Because then that way, if there is, oh god, we need to build more hospitals. Depends how many are going to die. So it's saying 50 are real, so let's see. Now there's people wanting to move in. Is he going to tell us? To keep my eyes open. Nothing's been said yet, which is it a good thing? No. Depends how long it takes them to die of the plague, I suppose. Well, that's kind of positive, isn't it? Unless I'm just being impatient. Whoa! What did we lose? Did we lose a road or a house? Meeny, meeny, miny, mo. Where are you? I'm just looking for a pile of logs somewhere. Aha! I lost a farm. I'm going to chuck you in there. Now, I figured the windmill, I think it gives +3. Yeah. So, even having these on fertile land without the effect of a windmill, although I could probably put one in there. In fact, that might be an idea. It's not really a big problem, because the +3 is going to help, but I'd rather have some food coming in than nothing at all. Well, this will be interesting. What are they going to do now? So they've piled into kind of the side of the wall. Yeah, they can't get me. Although they can walk on water like Jesus. That's ridiculous. See, that big tower in the middle is dropping arrows everywhere, and even when they're stationary, it's still not really hitting them. It's not effective. Low archer towers are going to be best. Even a wall this high is probably enough at this stage anyway, until they tinker around with it. I mean, I think that would be fairly lethal. I'll put one here as well. So I'll probably remove some of these just to free up the people and the land, because we don't need it. Let's have a look. You could say I'm mad, but at this stage of the game, when the game is working the way it currently is, I think this is the best way forward. Why would I waste all the stone building massive towers? Okay, they're funny, but it's not really protecting us. So just something like this is going to do the job perfectly, I think. And this is quite fertile land, so... And if we start removing this, it's going to free us up quite a few labourers as well. I mean, they're all going to jump in the new archer towers, but... Let's remove these. So we need houses... Well, we probably need houses first and then some farmland, because we're producing quite a lot of food. But this is mostly green down here, so... It makes sense. Now, obviously, Alpha 3 when that comes out, and there is some interesting looking stuff going into that from what I've seen so far. I think somebody mentioned in the comments about building on the water to make it look like docks. They actually have given us the ability to do that, so they clearly listen and read the comments. Either that or they just have an immense list of ideas. See, that would make perfect farmland here. Let's remove these. That covers... I don't know if they're kind of tying in together. I think they are. We might have to move that one at some point. I think we'll leave this. So food we're pretty much maxing. So let's have a look over here. Because I think there's kind of a bit of area that we could actually build some extra houses. Now this is mostly desert here if I remember rightly. So we can run right to the edge and this will be castle wall. So if we do something like that, and I can run you through there. Let me think about this. Yep, I'll do. We might not even need that. Let's take that one away. Let's let them build that. Now we need to think about things like town squares. So that needs to be somewhere semi-central. No, something's just burnt down. What about here? Because that covers quite a huge area. What did we lose? Need to keep an eye on the stone as well. We lost something. What is it? I'm not seeing it. I've gone completely blind. What on earth was that? I'm sure I heard it, unless it was me doing something, but... And there, something went then. That definitely wasn't me. You see, it should be fairly easy to pick it out. Aha. Well, we got a fire here, but... Why am I not seeing it? Yes, the silence is my concentration. Oh, a wall. Well, I didn't even know the walls could burn down. Well, there you go. That's one thing I've never looked at. Let's check the rest of the walls. There was definitely another thing collapsing, but I'm not sure what it was. Then again, if the walls were more than one height, it could have been quite possibly that. Okay, where was I? So we got town hall. I probably need another hospital. We got one here, there. Might chuck one in here because we're gonna move this wall as well a little bit. I think it's all about getting his population as high as we can, though. Church. I think that might look fairly good in here somewhere. Again, it's all about the range of it. So there is fine. A tavern. That's not got much range at all, unfortunately. So we might need to build more than one of these. Let's go with there. So if we... Can we squeeze 2 in here? Just the one? Oh, we get one there. So if we do something like this... Because again, they don't need... They need to be connected to a road, but they can squeeze in. They don't need like actual space. It's really strange. So when they're built, they can get through that narrow little gap to their front door. Right, let's watch. Oh, we got some Vikings coming. Which way are you coming from? Oh, an ogre. Oh my goodness. What? There's not even been any patches. Where has that come from? That's the first time. Oh wow. Does that mean we're in trouble? Does that mean a dragon is looming? Oh, this is going to be interesting to see what actually happens. Now I've built this wall right along the shore. So the question is, will he just smash through it? Okay, he's being hit anyway. Don't think we can click on him now. It looks like we might need some extra firepower after all. Why are these not shooting? There is people in them. Do they not shoot when they're that low? Wait a minute, why are you not shooting? Oh, he's out of range. You're out of range too. So do they not shoot when they're only 1 high? There's definitely people in here, right? Yep. Oh, and there's the new destruction graphic when the tower just literally crumbles. So I'm guessing I have to build this a little bit higher than 1. Wow, learning something new today. I don't know how long he's going to keep attacking for. Oh, there we go. Why is that one firing and the other one's not? Is he just going to keep smashing my wall? Oh no, he's gone now. Wow. Oh, and something else has blown up too. Well, I guess we got a little bit more of a challenge than I'd expected. Kind of glad I've seen him again. It's been so while. It's been such a long while. I wonder if it's to do, because I did say originally that one of the devs said you need to have surrounded your town with walls before it would attack. Now the town has been surrounded. I don't think I've really changed much with the exception of this over here. So maybe that's what it is. Let's get these built. Let's see if he comes next time. And that will answer a few more questions for us. Are these getting built? That's the question. Yes, they are. As I can see, oh, that's my mouse. This one slowly went up. It's what happens when you give too many build orders in one go, I think. There we go. Oh, and somebody mentioned about these giving 12 people, not 10. Yeah, so house is 10, but residents 12. So that's it. That was a very good point. I don't know if they're aware of that. We'll have to look. 98% happiness. Here we go again. Let's see if they've brought the ogre. They have. My goodness. Lucky me. Now we've got a little bit more firepower here. We haven't on this side, and maybe that's the side he's going. We're definitely going to... Yeah, he's getting shot. We have to definitely get some ballistas in now. This is more of a challenge all of a sudden. Oh, he's literally going to pull right in here. And they're going to start setting fire to things. I mean, he might get taken out, but I think he's a little bit more powerful than he used to be. But he's taken quite a pummeling. Oh, he's gone. But it's caused damage to this. Now, I can't fix that. That's the only downside. Putting that fire out. Damn. Wow, we got a lot to think about now. What burnt down? There we go. He's completely sidetracked me on what I was doing. Losing all of these. That was my windmill, wasn't it? Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Just when I thought everything was well in the world, they bring out the big guns. Okay, how are we doing over here? So we got that ballista there, that one there. I think we will chuck one. Now these cost gold as well, don't they? So I'm going to have to keep an eye on that. Oh, forgot about that. Let me think about this. So, there. Let's get one of you on here. Now the higher it is, the better in a sense for the range, but I think that's okay. How many people we got idle? 7. Let's get these things built. Food is still looking okay. Probably because we've not got these done just yet. That's probably where a lot of my workers are as well. I expect another attack very soon. Now the happiness is usually very high. It's starting to go up again. I think... Yeah, they've not got the town centre, I don't think. No. But most of them have got exactly what they need, and I don't think I'm taxing them, no. So they're more than likely to move in very quickly, which is good. Wow, 50 spare people. It might be worth my while. Just to be cautious. Just to chuck a few more farms in. Just in case. Now the thing is... Where's the nearest granary? It doesn't look close. Okay. Now there would be ideal. But I think we might... So you know, we'll go with that. I know this is very fertile, but I want that. That's going to be quite nice for growing, because you get that perfect square. Right, we've still got 41 people. Excellent. So let's get these a little bit higher. I think we'll do you there. Can't build on top of that. Okay, that makes sense. Don't know why I just deleted, but it wasn't the right thing. I think it was that, wasn't it? Yep. So we need to do one there, there, another one there, 1, 2, and then we'll get a ballista tower on there as well. There we go. So those houses almost built. Oh, here we go. There he is. This will be interesting to see how they deal with this time, because well, there's no turrets for a start, but this is completely sealed in. So will he just jump off the boat? Now this is going to start firing, but what's it going to fire at? I want it to fire at him, really. And it is aiming at him. So is that one. He might get taken out pretty quickly. Oh. He's getting bombarded. He's not going to last. Oh, there he goes. Have some of that. Not that I'm violent at all. Oh, goodness. I wonder what triggers the dragon. Be interesting to see. Right, so that one's almost done. I want them to... Oh man, what keeps blooming burning down? Why are they on fire? There's wells. Oh, there's no idle people. Fair enough. You really, do you know, it's one thing having wells, but you've really got to manage your idle people very effectively. Okay, where's the other thing that burnt down? Look over here. There really needs to be a button you can click to cycle through the burnt down buildings. Although I don't mind playing a little bit of hide and seek. It is slightly annoying. That's just road, okay. There we go. Right, actually, do you know what? I know I've not done an episode for a day or two, but I'm going to call this one quits. Because I'm interested in your feedback on the Ogre, and I'll try and get one out as quickly as possible. Probably early tomorrow morning. That'll be early tomorrow morning for me. It's about 7 PM here now. And just kind of, yeah, I want to bend your ear a little bit and how you think I should set my walls up to deal with the Ogre. But until next time, as always, take care.